How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Boruto chapter review. And let me tell you, this chapter was pretty crazy. Honestly, I'm gonna get this out of the way. Everybody saw the leaks. Most people at least saw the leaks, and I'm gonna have to say it. This chapter was definitely better than I thought it would be. You can definitely tell Kishimoto was heavily involved in this chapter, from flashbacks all the way to just dialogue, and you can definitely tell. I mean, the art. Obviously, Ikimoto's art isn't the best, but I can definitely tell it was just a little bump up than usual. You can just tell Kishimoto heavily was influencing this chapter. With that being said, this chapter was pretty crazy. First, I'm gonna basically give you guys a rundown on what happened. I'll show some panels on the screen. If you guys need to, if I'm going too fast, definitely pause the video and read the panels, because you can get copyright claims for this kind of stuff. But yeah, that's why I'm gonna have to take them down super fast. But yeah, definitely pause the video if you guys want to. And yeah, so we're gonna do that, and then I'll tell you guys what I think could have been better with the chapter. They did pretty good with the chapter. And yeah, other than that, definitely leave a like if you guys want more Boruto chapter reviews. And yeah, let's get into this chapter review. So the chapter opens up with Kawaki on the battlefield. Naruto and Sasuke are in shock that Issiki somehow got Kawaki over to the battlefield. And then it also shows a quick panel of Amato, the class rep, and Shikamaru, and everybody else in shock that Kawaki got teleported by Issiki. After realizing Kawaki's on the battlefield, Naruto just screams at Kawaki, telling him to run for his life. And after he tells Kawaki that, Issiki stomps the Baryon Mode out of Naruto. Literally, guys, like, it's crazy. Look at this. Like, he literally stomps the Baryon Mode out of Naruto. Naruto's for sure out of commission. Sasuke, he's got a little energy left, but we all know how Sasuke's been being treated lately. Like, he, especially at the end, you guys will see later, my boy Sasuke cannot catch a break, okay? It's a little upsetting to me as an OG Naruto fan. My boy Sasuke cannot catch a break. But overall, this chapter was pretty good, but let's continue. So then after Naruto told Kawaki to run, Kawaki does end up running, and then Issiki basically just, you know, he teleports over to Kawaki and grabs him by the neck. And he tries to put the karma mark onto Kawaki, but he ends up failing because Sasuke, my man, trades places with Kawaki with his Rinnegan. And then while Sasuke's being choked by Issiki because he switched places with Kawaki, Sasuke tells Kawaki to pick up kind of like a smoke bomb, just to throw it at his feet. And so Kawaki does that, and it's a special kind of smoke bomb, and it blocks any kind of like Byakugan or visual prowess kind of thing. It blocks them from being able to see through it, through the smoke. So Kawaki basically has a chance to run away. Since Issiki cannot see through the smoke, he starts floating upwards, and he's looking for Kawaki, and he gets really mad. Like, he's screaming Kawaki's name because he only has a short amount of time left. And if he doesn't get that body switch soon, or that karma mark onto Kawaki, it's over, and he's not gonna come back, essentially. And since Issiki knows Kawaki does have love for Naruto, he essentially tries to bait Kawaki by coming out by torturing Naruto. So he flies down and starts beating up on my boy Naruto here. Like, my boys, the OG boys cannot catch a break, guys. Like, look at this. Naruto is getting stomped into the ground right now. He's no longer in Baryon Mode. And then Issiki starts screaming, saying, "Are you listening, Kawaki? Show yourself within 20 seconds or else." Like, dude, he's beating up on Naruto. Issiki, to me personally, isn't the best villain of all of Naruto, but I do like his god complex that he has, and he thinks he's superior to others. I kind of like that. I think that's pretty cool. Even in these panels, you can see the frustration in Ishiki's, like, facial expressions. Like, he is yelling, and he wants Kawaki out so he can put that karma mark on him. And then while Ishiki's torturing Naruto, Kawaki's just sitting there listening to Ishiki to tell him to come out. But while Kawaki's sitting there, he does have a flashback, basically when he was a little bit younger with Jigen. So Jigen basically tells Kawaki to come out, and that he's going to be punished for hiding away from Jigen, which is kind of cool. You can definitely tell that flashbacks in a chapter like this is definitely heavily influenced by Kishimoto. And then Ishiki starts counting down from 10 to tell Kawaki to come out, otherwise he's going to kill Naruto. And at the same time, Kawaki's having flashbacks with, you know, when he had moments with Naruto, kind of like when Naruto said, "You're my student, you remind me as a kid," and stuff like that. Basically, he was thinking of Naruto and how much, you know, Naruto kind of means to Kawaki, because Kawaki never really had like a father figure, and that's kind of what Naruto is to Kawaki. And then right before Issiki counts down from 1, Kawaki does show himself, and Naruto and Sasuke are in shock, and they're like, "Bro, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing?" But just wait, my man Kawaki came in clutch. So then Issiki dashes towards Kawaki. Kawaki tries to use some sort of, it was like a fire style, like a fireball jutsu kind of thing, And everybody's in shock that Kawaki can actually use ninjutsu already. Even Jigen is like, wow, you can use ninjutsu? But, I mean, it doesn't really matter because Jigen obviously can just absorb it, block it away or anything, whatever he did. And then while Issiki and Kawaki are they're basically hugging each other, Issiki goes on to say, you're not a ninja, you're basically just my vessel, okay? You're nothing but a vessel. And Kawaki just says, no, I'm actually the student of the Hokage, and he taught me how to do ninjutsu and stuff like that. And then Issiki says, no, you're just a vessel, and that is reality. You are nothing more than just a vessel. And then Issiki grabs a Kawaki by the neck and inserts the karma mark again, and Sasuke and Naruto are in shock. It's over, guys. Kawaki has the karma mark again, which means Issiki can come back and Issiki can rest. Because now, he only has probably a minute or two left at this point when he grabbed Kawaki by the neck. And then he just starts laughing hysterically because, he won. My boy, Issiki, finally won. And then he starts actually crumbling away, kind of like Obito when Obito got stabbed by Kaguya. He starts basically disintegrating. And he said, I can finally rest easy now. And he actually gives credit to Kawaki, Boruto, Naruto, and Sasuke, saying that they actually basically gave him put up a good fight for being a lower species, which, like I said, I like this god complex that Issiki has, but him as a character, he doesn't really have one. He just wants to plant a tree, and that's basically it. But after that, the karma mark on Kawaki's body actually starts disintegrating, starts flaking away from his body, and Ishiki's in shock, like, what the fuck? I just put this karma mark on you. How are you doing this? How are you taking the karma mark off of you? And Issiki starts screaming at Kawaki, saying, what have you done? He's in shock, and he's dying. His hands are falling off. He's starting to disintegrate away. And then we see it. Two Kawakis on the same panel. My boy Kawaki just used Shadow Clone Jutsu to fool Issiki. Ishiki's on the ground. He can't do anything. And then the real Kawaki stomps Issiki down into the ground and said, sleep all you want, you piece of crap. It's getting pretty good. Kawaki's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I definitely think he needs more character development. But as a character so far, he's pretty cool. And then you think the battle is over. It makes you think the battle is over. Kawaki, Sasuke, and Naruto are all talking. And then Sasuke walks up to Kawaki and Naruto. And Sasuke's basically just concerned about Naruto, about using the Baryon Mode. And Kawaki's also concerned about Naruto using the Baryon Mode. And they want to know what's going to happen to Naruto after using this new power. And then all of a sudden, behind Sasuke, we see it. And boy, this hurt me a lot. Sasuke loses his Rinnegan. At least this is what it looks like. Sasuke gets stabbed in the eye by Issiki, and the Rinnegan's gone. It's the Rinnegan. There's no more Rinnegan. Sasuke, that was the last time Sasuke's ever gonna use his Rinnegan. At least as far as we know. Technically, he can get it back, but we'll get into that after. We only have one more panel here. Sasuke's lying on the ground in pain, holding his Rinnegan eye. And then Naruto is in shock, yelling Boruto's name. Kawaki's also in shock. And then Issiki basically says that he's kind of proud of them for beating Issiki, but now he's going to kill Naruto, Kawaki, and Sasuke. And that's it. That's the end of the chapter. It leaves off of a cliffhanger. Overall, it was a pretty decent chapter, guys. I won't lie. You can definitely tell Kishimoto definitely was heavily involved in this chapter. Other than, my big gripe with this chapter was Sasuke getting stabbed in the eye. Well, Sasuke still had enough chakra to transport Kawaki to his place, basically switching Kawaki and him. And but at the same time, when he had his back turned, he couldn't sense Boruto coming. It could be because Otsutsuki have a special kind of chakra, and you kind of can't sense it. But that's a long stretch. I'm not too sure. Sasuke losing his Rinnegan is huge. He can definitely get it back, and this is how he can get it back. So Sasuke doesn't actually have a left arm still, and if he uses the Hashirama cells to get his left arm back, technically, using the Hashirama cells, he can get his actually he can get 2 Rinnegans. But I don't know if they're gonna do that. He's probably just gonna end up wearing an eye patch. He's gonna be heavily nerfed. I think, honestly, guys, I think something's about to happen to Naruto. Sasuke's gonna come out of this alive. I don't know. I think Naruto's gonna come out alive as well. I don't know what Ishiki's gonna do. I think Boruto will come too after. I don't know, guys. I honestly, the way things are going, Sasuke losing his Rinnegan, Ishiki's dead. As far as we know, Ishiki's dead. He's most likely gonna come back, obviously, because the beginning of Boruto. Kawaki's somehow gonna get that karma mark back on him. But yeah, as far as we know, Ishiki's dead, and Kawaki does not have the karma mark on him. So we don't know how this is gonna end up. The time skip is coming soon. It has been confirmed. But yeah, other than that, the art was pretty decent, I think, in this chapter. We all know Ikimoto isn't the best artist, but he definitely has improved, and it's definitely better. And I did like the flashbacks that they had with Kawaki and Naruto, and Kawaki with Jigen, how the two treated Kawaki, Naruto training Kawaki and Jigen beating Kawaki. Like I said, my only gripe with the chapter was Sasuke losing his Rinnegan. Now that is really, really big, because now they can't really use space-time ninjutsu, which is a big deal. And that also, Sasuke losing his Rinnegan heavily nerfs him. He does still have his Sharingan, his Mangekyo, and I'm sure he can go pick up another Sharingan from like Madara's body or something. I'm sure he can go pick up another one if he wanted to. But I don't know. This heavily nerfs Sasuke, and I just don't like how the OG characters are being treated. And I understand it is Boruto's story, but I feel like Sasuke could have at least sensed Issiki coming, at the very least, and like switch places with the kunai or something, or dodge it maybe a little bit. I don't know. But other than that, that's about it for the chapter. I don't know what's gonna happen next, to be honest. Obviously, Naruto's gonna get sent away somewhere, because we know this from the beginning of Boruto. We don't know if Sasuke's still alive in the beginning of Boruto. I do think he's gonna come out of this alive. I don't think in the long run. I do think Sasuke eventually will get killed off, but I think he'll survive this at the very least. Other than that, let me know how you guys felt about this chapter. I definitely liked it, and let me know what you guys think will happen next. I'm definitely ready for January 20th. I cannot wait until the new chapter comes out. But yeah, other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.